I'm Darren Hollander. My office is called Orlando Chiropractic, and this is my story. I was born in Summit, New Jersey, and I grew up in West Orange, New Jersey. My mom had to take me and my two little brothers. I was 7 years old at the time. We moved to Coral Springs, Florida, and kind of started our lives here that way. And at the time, WWF was like the coolest thing. You know, we loved those wrestlers and we wanted to be like huge and muscle bound like these guys. And then next door to me is this Mr. Atlanta chiropractor. You know, more so than I wanted to grow up to be a wrestler like Bret Hart, I wanted to grow up to be like Dr. Harley. I graduated in September 2007. I got my license in January 2008, and I immediately started practicing with Dr. Rob, and then this recession hit, and I got laid off. I'm gonna have to like kind of create my own like destiny here because you know, it's not like really working out for me. You know, there was a time where like, you know, I really didn't have a lot of money and I thought I was, you know, going to lose my apartment, and it was creating stress in my relationship at the time. But I worked so hard creating this business plan. I created this pamphlet and I crunched all these numbers and I had spreadsheets and I had this plan, and I thought I needed $90,000 to open my clinic. And I was going to these banks and holding these meetings, and they would hold meetings with me and they'd be like, look, you know, we think you have a great idea. We think, you know, we believe in you. You have so much potential. And during any other time, we would make this loan and we would make this investment, but man, right now, money, it's just hard to come by. The only thing I was able to do, which was a big deal at the time, was I was able to get a business credit card. And I just started shopping for office space on my own. And so instead of like trying to get this big business loan, it was like, what money do I have? And what, you know, access to capital do I have? And what can I do with that? And, you know, not knowing what I was doing, not having much of anything, I got my lease on, it was October 1st, 2009. In my second day at my office, I'll never forget, you know, my friend called me up and was like, hey, I was just in an accident, I need some help. And they came to me, and I mean, it was so important to me to have that support and have that network, being that I was a student at UCF and I had come back to this community of friends and family that were here in Orlando. They supported me in my business. You know, they didn't know that much about chiropractic, but they knew that I was a chiropractor, and they knew that if anyone had back pain or neck pain or got into a car accident, call Darren. And so like every time someone comes to me with back pain and we're able to help them without drugs, we can keep people out of emergency rooms. We can keep people out of narcotics. We can keep people away from surgery. You know, the value of being able to fix your problem with chiropractic, I mean, it's just like, it's amazing. I'm optimistic about the future, and I feel like we're going to be able to overcome any challenge, you know, that comes before us. And that's part of the, you know, like the heavy metal aspect of chiropractic, where, you know, it's you versus the world. And B.J. Palmer, one of the founders of chiropractic, has this quote, you know, that I'm going to practice chiropractic within the law, without the law, in keeping with the law or against the law, in order to get sick people well and keep healthy people from getting sick. And it's just like this, like, yeah, you know, it's us versus the world, and we're gonna do it no matter what. In another life, if I had learned to play guitar and started my own band, how far could I have taken that? I'm mostly happy that I became a chiropractor instead of a rock star.